Hey everyone, for this list, I will be going over the top 10 video games that were most memorable to me. All games from any console apply. Number 10, Call of Duty Black Ops. I placed Call of Duty Black Ops on my number 10 because I used to stay up all night playing hardcore capture the flag. It was my favorite game type that all my friends and I enjoyed. It's a shame they took it out of the newer game. Plus, its campaign was a refreshing change. Usually Call of Duty is guns, explosions, guns, more guns, and guns on top of that. But although Blop still had that, I liked that it had an interesting and complex story that I didn't understand completely until I got some help from my old high school tutor, Mr. Wikipedia. Number 9. Far Cry 3 is the newest game on my list. The reason is because it's just sheer fun, with lots to do from killing animals to deep sea diving. The main campaign is insanely good too. I liked Far Cry 2, but I absolutely loved the third installment. I can't wait to see what's next for the franchise. Number 8. Quite possibly the best Star Wars game ever. Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. This game was awesome because it was one of the only Star Wars games to get the lightsaber right. If LucasArts would have just kept releasing games like these, maybe they'd still be around. Number 7. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. I put this one on the list for the sheer reason that Call of Duty was put on the map because of this game. And this game made Infinity Ward. And if without this game, Infinity Ward would not be where it is today. I used to play this game for hours and hours. It was definitely one for the history books. Number 6. Probably the least known game on this list. Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. In this game, you were able to build your own park full of dinosaurs, just like in the movies. The best thing to do was to get a 5-star rating, make a few T-Rexes and Spinos, then delete all the cages, allowing the beasts to run around free and eat everyone. And if you ever played this game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Number 5. Grand Theft Auto Vice City. I was way too young to be playing this game when I did, but no one else gives a f***. The reason I picked this over San Andreas or any of the newer ones is because I love the color of everything. From the lights to the ocean, even though you weren't able to swim, but it just had this nice colory feeling to it. And I don't know, it touched my heart. I love that game. Number 4. Gears of War 2. I honestly can't decide on a single Gears of War game. The first one was my very first Xbox 360 game. Gears 3 was a great experience, but something about Gears 2 was insanely good. It had the best villain, my favorite character, and it improved on so many things the original just couldn't do. Judgment was okay, but I felt a bit offended in multiplayer when they took out the Locust. That kind of annoyed me. Number 3. Star Wars Battlefront. Both the original and the sequel were impressive feats of gaming, much like Jedi Academy. This was a game that everyone demanded, but LucasArts neglected to listen to their fans. I have a feeling that DICE will pull the franchise back from the grave. They better. Number 2. Kingdom Hearts. I loved both the first and second back when I had a PS2. In fact, the announcement of Kingdom Hearts 3 was the deal breaker for even purchasing a PS4. I love Disney, and I love Square games. That's why this is awesome, and I can't wait to play the new one. It's just a shame it took almost 10 years to make an actual sequel. Number 1. Halo 3. Face it, if you owned an Xbox, if you didn't like shooters, heck, even if you didn't like Halo, you owned Halo 3 at some point. I sank hours upon hours on the campaign, forge, and multiplayer, constantly trying to hone my skills. A friend and I used to play doubles on matchmaking, and were almost never defeated. Another friend would help me build maps on Forge, although his idea of helping was usually spawning a mongoose and driving into my structures and knocking them over constantly. After a while, I'd get frustrated and I'd smash him with a wall. And that was so fun. But it's just those little things that made this game so great, and for that, I'll never forget it. That's it for now, guys. Did you agree with my list? What's your top 10 most memorable games? Also, let me know your fond memories you had with your memorable games. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks, guys.